Watch how a Conservative MP exposes what he claims is Labour's secret immigration plan right in the middle of Parliament. Many of you might already know that Labour had promised to smash the illegal gangs and bring immigration under control. But since coming to power, the results have been less than convincing. Now, Conservative MP Chris Philp has stepped into the spotlight, grilling Labour ministers and accusing them of hiding the truth. The tension, palpable. The answers, evasive. Let's watch this clip. Before we continue, I have one small request. If you're enjoying this deep dive into British politics, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Britain Briefed. Believe it or not, over 98% of you watch these videos without subscribing. It's completely free and it helps us keep bringing you the hard-hitting stories that matter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last summer, the government was elected on a promise to end the use of asylum hotels. Well, it's now been 9 months. Let's see how they're getting on. The use of asylum hotels has gone up, in fact, by 8,000 since the general election. It hasn't gone down, it's gone up. 38,000, mainly illegal immigrants, are now in those hotels, costing hard-working taxpayers around £2 billion a year. Mr. Speaker, it is completely unacceptable that taxpayers are asked to foot a bill this size. The people living in those hotels broke our laws by coming here from France. France is a manifestly safe country. Nobody needs to leave France. So I have a very simple question for the Minister. When will they end the use of asylum hotels? Now, Mr. Speaker, the government also promised last summer in the election and subsequently to smash the gangs. Well, that promise now lies in tatters. In the 9 months since the election, 29,162 people, nearly 30,000 people, have illegally crossed the English Channel. That is a 31% increase on the same period 12 months before. And in fact, this year, 2025, is even worse. Since 1st of January, more people have crossed the English Channel illegally than any year in history. This is the worst year. It is 38% worse than the previous worst year. So things are getting worse, not better. They haven't smashed the gangs, they have capitulated to them. Now, she mentions returns. Most of these returns do not relate to people who arrived by small boat. In fact, those people being returned who did come by small boat amount to only about 4% of small boat arrivals. So quite how letting 96% of people who arrived stay here is any deterrent, I really don't know. Now, Mr. Speaker, finally, we saw press briefings at the weekend made to the press, not to Parliament, that the government is now considering some kind of offshore removal scheme. Sounds vaguely familiar. It seems at last they have realised some kind of removals deterrent is needed. So finally, will the Minister now apologise for cancelling the Rwanda deterrent before it even started, and as a consequence of that, losing control of our borders?
Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, I'm not going to take any lessons from a minister who, in his last 3 months as immigration minister, saw nearly 10,000 people cross the channel in small boats and is complaining half of that level that's happened in the last 3 months. I won't either take any lessons from a minister who was in a government that presided over 56,000 people being in hotels, in over 400 hotels at the height of it. We are getting a grip of this problem by starting up asylum processing once more. We inherited a huge backlog because there was a 70% fall in asylum processing in the run-up to the general election. They left us with a huge backlog, with over 100,000 people stuck without being processed in the asylum system. We're getting a grip of that, but by definition, because of the backlog and the chaos that they left us, this is taking time.
Before you go, don't forget to like and share this video so it reaches a wider audience. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Labour is hiding something, or is this just political theatre? Thanks for watching Britain Briefed. Stay informed, stay sharp, and we'll see you in the next one.